This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Talk to us about Nelson Swegler. He's a name that a lot of us have heard, but aren't really familiar with. Like, I don't know that I could even pick him out of a lineup. I know that you probably got recently acquainted with him in more recent years. I think y'all may have worked a little bit together with MLW when you were down there for a cup of coffee, but Swegler is a name that we heard a lot in the good old days of the WWF. What did he do, and what can you tell us about him?
Nelson was a math teacher and an engineer. So by default, he became the producer of shows like All American Wrestling and Prime Time early on, because they just didn't have a lot of people. And Nelson was involved in television from standpoint of technical. He was into the technical end of TV and what equipment you would need and staffing and things of that nature. So when Vince would send people out to go shoot things, he would tell Nelson, here's what I want. Nelson would go out, and then Nelson would become producer director of some of those things and take it from there. You know, he'd bring Kerwin Silfies as the director, and Nelson would produce talent based on what Vince told him to do. But Nelson was not a really creative guy. Nelson was very misunderstood, very curmudgeonly. He was very curmudgeonly is the best adjective I could come up with to describe Nelson. He appeared very grumpy, very miserable all the time, always never had a smile on his face. And if you took the time to get to know him, he could be a very pleasant guy. It's just you had to break through all the bullshit in the engineering wall that he would put up, because he was smarter than everybody else. He was a math teacher, so he knew more, and he was smarter than everybody. And to that, you know, I just say that I always liked Nelson. I didn't always like Nelson. Let me take that back. Because I thought he was grumpy. But once I took the time to get to know him, and after the afternoon that we had at Cheetah's in Atlanta, I like Nelson.
You took him to Cheetah's in Atlanta?
I did. And I introduced him as my dad. And then I brought
friends over,
entertainers to entertain him.
And he was happy with that.
He was great with it, man. He brought entertainers to entertain me. It was fabulous. But he let his hair down, had a few beers, and he was an absolute blast. And that's, you know, was kind of our bonding moment of, all right, he's not a stuck-up, curmudgeonly old guy, but he's, I think he was 85 then, and now I think he's still like 85. I don't know. He never has seemed to age.
What was he doing?
He's always been old.
What was he doing with MLW?
I guess booking the buildings and booking the equipment and crews and things of that nature. I think.
I got you. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.